Hey, what's up? I'm Max. I own Glacier NYC. We're a headshot photography business in New York City. And this is just me kind of documenting the journey, building the business. And I was thinking, I've been seeing online a lot of people documenting their cold calls, their sales calls. Just now, I was watching a bunch of people like documenting their pressure washing or like car cleaning businesses where they actually it looks like they have some sort of like 360 camera or like GoPro or something strapped to them and they just film themselves actually doing the service. And just got me thinking, would people be interested in seeing me like wearing a 360 camera just filming my actual photo shoot? I don't know. Um, could if it's interesting, let me know. I wonder if it would be a little bit too much of like an invasion of privacy or you know kind of like showing something off that's too personal. I don't know. I would have to think a little bit about that. I suppose if the client is asked beforehand and they're okay with it, then whatever, then it's fine. And I guess I would have to ask them. I mean, of course I would ask them, but I don't know how many would be okay with that. Um, Especially if you tell them, like, hey, this is going to be posted in a YouTube video. Um, I know for a fact it would be beneficial to me or a photographer who could basically watch the photo shoot after it happened. Um, and see how the process went. You could see like what you said that created XYZ expression. You could see what you said that made the client feel more comfortable, what you said that maybe brought the client backward 2 steps and they felt more tense in front of the camera for the next few shots. And then you said something else which made them loosen up. Something that I used to do. So I used to be a coxswain, which is the person who directs the crew in rowing. Um, you basically speak and you have a speaker throughout the entire boat and like you set the rhythm and you help to direct the crew and motivate them through a race. And something that we often used to do was film the races, film the practices, record my voice during the practices and during the races, and then basically be able to listen back later on and say, okay, this worked, this did not work. This is something that I need to be doing better. This is something that I did well. This is something that looked like it worked. Let's see if you could do it 3 more times throughout the race and do it better. So I would predict that this method would work similarly within the headshot photography space where you and there's a lot of similarities, right? Like you practice a lot, and you work a lot to get to the race, and then at the race, it's like you're performing, you are trying to give out your best output, and that's kind of like the same, like preparing for a photo shoot, and then the photo shoot is like where you perform and where you try to create the best results. So I think in that sense, it's similar, and I totally think it would be awesome. I think I actually have like some GoPro chest mount, and I used to have a GoPro, but I don't have one anymore. Maybe I could get a cheap one. Um, Another thing that I do document is vision calls with clients. I know for sure that like I definitely ask them to record that, but that is pretty personal. Like I ask people a lot about themselves, and I really would. I mean, if I was a client, I wouldn't want that to be shared on the internet. So I don't think I'll be posting those videos. But I think a photo shoot is a little bit different. Um, I don't know. It's like an intimate experience. It's one on one. You're coaching them through it. They start out like pretty bad at the techniques usually that we teach them, and then get better throughout the session. Um, So it's kind of like a vulnerable moment too. So I don't know, just something I thought about, and yeah, let me know if that would be useful for you to see. I know it would be useful for me, but if you'd like to see it, let me know. Thanks, bye.